Right. Anybody here? Can you see us? Everything sound good?
Check our sound because last time it was
Rough.
rough. Can we play Christmas music in the background? Is there a way to do that? No, probably not.
I don't know.
Copyright.
Yeah. Anybody here? Doesn't show any comments.
There's 2 in the chat, and I see an ad.
There's a thumbs up, so that's good.
Yay.
They'll probably come.
Oh,
There
good.
we go.
All right, good. Christmas.
I've just all of a sudden got a horrible sore throat. I don't know where it came from. It's just like probably gonna get some allergies or something horrible.
You would think I would have a better immune system being around the kids all the time, but anytime they bring something home, I get it, no matter what it is. Everything.
And it's where we live. Like, it's always gonna, like, you're gonna get like 12 times a year in this state.
Yep.
We'll start at about 8 o'clock, just give time for people to head in. Yes, if you're still needing to do Christmas shopping, like, we've got you covered tonight, so you're definitely gonna want to stick around. 10 tips.
Yes. Whoop, whoop. Maybe a little more, maybe a little extra.
Bonus tips.
Okay, Nick, what is the best Christmas gift you have ever received?
Oh, gosh. The best one I've ever received?
Put you on the spot.
One time I got an iPad mini very unexpectedly. Like, I didn't even ask for it. I, like, opened all my gifts and I was like, oh, I'm done. And they were like, no, there's one more. And I was like, oh, what's this? And it was an iPad mini. So that was exciting.
Oh, that is exciting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you have a favorite gift?
Favorite gift? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, yes. Last Christmas or the Christmas before, I think 2 Christmases ago, David commissioned a painting of my very favorite musician of all time, and I have it downstairs. So it's like a handmade, like an artist painted it of this musician that I love, and it sits above my record player, and it's like one of my favorite things in the whole world.
Oh, very cool.
So that was a cool one. That was a good one.
I'm not sure if my moderator's here tonight. I actually forgot to ask her if she's going to be able to make it. So if not, I'll be watching the chat. Make sure there's no crazies show up.
Funny business. Horseplay.
Yeah, seriously. There was one time people just like went so crazy in the chat. Like, it was awful.
I don't understand some of the drama that accompanies. It's couponing, folks. It's deals. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, I don't know how many. It says 19 are watching. Hopefully, I know there's like 3 other live streams going on tonight, so I understand most people probably aren't going to come to mine, but it's all good.
But thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, there are definitely a few, and more will straggle in, I'm sure. So it's not even 8 yet.
Should we ask about the worst gifts that you've ever received?
Oh gosh, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there have been some. Oh gosh. Have you had a worse gift?
I thought so at the time, but looking back, I would have loved it but I got it too early in life. I think I was like 11 or 12, and my grandmother got me this vest. It was white fur, and you wore it over like a long sleeve shirt or something, and it was super fashionable. But at the time, like in 12 or when you're 12 years old, like you don't want anyone to look at you for any reason. You're just like, leave me alone. And yeah, I told my parents, I was like, I am never wearing that ever. And as an adult who loves like fashion and cool stuff, I'd be like, oh hell yeah, I'll wear a white fur vest. But no. And I think she felt bad, and I felt bad, but no.
Yeah, I've gotten some pretty interesting shirts, like t-shirts I didn't really want to wear, but it was nice. Every gift is nice that they put the time to thinking about you and everything,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's been some interesting shirts and stuff I didn't really wear, but worst gift, my ex-husband. Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. Feel that. Feel that.
All right, it's 8:01, so we are gonna dive right in. So tonight we're talking about 10 tips or ways to save big on Christmas. And I do want to say that next week, since Kroger is not going to be doing a sale next Wednesday, I'm going to come live talking about my Black Friday plans. So that'll be next Wednesday night. And also, I'm not sure when Alexis is kicking off her Vlogmas, but my Vlogmas will be starting next Wednesday night as well. So I'll start it basically from the day before Thanksgiving up until Christmas Day, or maybe the day after Christmas, wherever it goes. I'm going to do a vlog style thing for the whole day. And a lot of you guys really enjoyed that last year, but they weren't very interesting because my life is kind of not, all the issues that were going on at that time with my health and everything. But this year, everything is better. And so I'm looking forward to it. And that'll start next Wednesday. So really, really good stuff. All right, so let's just dive right in. So we each have, I have 5 tips about Christmas, how to save on Christmas, how to get Christmas on the cheap. I think Alexis you have more than 5, right?
I have 5, and then I kept writing, and then so I have enough to last us for this evening.
All right, bonus tips. All right, so we're just basically gonna go back and forth, and say tips. So, do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. So these are just tips on how to save money and different ways to kind of be frugal with your holidays. So the first one that I have, and some people will fight me on this, but deal with it, tough. Gifts do not have to be new. And that's a really hard one for some people. I know it feels good to give somebody something that you went out and purchased new and in the package and in plastic, and it's a new thing, but gifts don't have to be new. In fact, some of the coolest gifts are gifts that are hand-me-downs or family heirlooms or things like that, or even just gifts that you found at different places. And I apologize, I'm going to be looking at my notes right here because I have a couple of things written down I want to make sure I share with you guys. But if you've watched our channel at all, you know that David and I often go to the Goodwill outlet, and we have gotten a couple of Christmas gifts there. For my parents, for a couple of other people, things that are still new basically in the package that have never been used or are very, very gently used and you can't even tell. Like a 2-tier serving tray I got for my mom. What else? Gently used bookstores. If you go and just look for books that people would like, even half-price books, you can Google the tag of half-price books off and save money that way rather than going to like Barnes & Noble and paying an arm and a leg. And hand-me-downs, anything. Now, I'm not talking like your used t-shirt that you've mowed the lawn in, but like, something nice and thoughtful. And that's going to be, I think, the theme of my tips today is thoughtfulness. Like, just because you're grabbing something from around your house, or this is something that belonged to somebody else in your family, still do it with the mindset of thinking about that person and their personality and what they like and what they're into. So gifts can be used, and that is my first tip.
That's really great that you mentioned that that's going to be your kind of theme. I think that's cool because your theme's going to be about like stuff like what you said, and then mine, a lot of my tips are geared towards the store, so you can kind of see the best of both. You can implement whatever, implement both of those. So I think it's cool that we both had separate points. We didn't even plan that, and that just like worked out. So my first tip is so like relevant. It's pretty obvious, but Black Friday is next week, and some places even right now. Like you go into Kohl's and some of their stuff's on sale right now. So shopping sales through December and Black Friday and getting stuff for so cheap. So if you look at the Black Friday ads that are out, and you can see what's a good deal and what's not. And it gives you, the reason I like the Black Friday thing is they have all these things laid out in the ad. It also gives you more of an idea of gift ideas. And I know it has for me personally. So like I've seen something in an ad and be like, oh, this person would really like that. So of course Black Friday, there's so much more, there's ways to save, and even through December, and I'll talk more about that in more detail as we go through the tips. But definitely shopping Black Friday and various sales through Christmas. Waiting on things is super important as well. Like I've mentioned it the last time, those candles, if you get those Bath & Body Works candles for family members and stuff, or for even for yourself, Black Friday is going to be $12.25, but if you wait later in December, they'll be $8.95 one day only. So, it pays to get stuff when it's on sale, and that's a big way to save.
Yes.
So that's my first tip.
Ready for me?
Yep.
All right. Number 2, homemade is really lovely. A big batch of homemade chocolate chip cookies, a scrapbook, any kind of craft or art that you're good at. Homemade can be really, really nice. And if you like YouTube, which, I mean, you do because you're here, there are so many channels out there that can help you make something homemade and beautiful and really, really crafty and awesome for somebody. I just saw somebody's video today. It was like 3 serving boards that you can make with stuff from the Dollar Tree. I apologize, I don't remember whose channel it was, but just with a little bit of paint and like a couple of things that you can get really, really cheap, you can make somebody something beautiful and awesome. And people really appreciate when you put work into a gift. There are some people that are a little stingy, and you don't want to give those people gifts anyway. But those people, most people really appreciate when you work hard and give them something that you made with your 2 hands or created. So think outside the box. I mean, I'm not particularly a crafty person. I can do a little bit with a glue gun, and that's basically it. But that's usually enough to create a Christmas wreath or some kind of gift basket, something like that. What else? Like I said, scrapbooks. You can create like a nice picture frame and just hot glue some stuff around the outside. All kinds of ideas out there on Pinterest and YouTube for homemade stuff. So homemade is the way to go to save you some money.
And you brought up gift baskets, and a great way to do Christmas on the cheap is one of the best, I think probably one of the most beneficial you'll get tonight. Use your stockpile for gifts.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, get Dollar Tree baskets. Go to the Dollar Tree and get those big baskets and literally fill it up with your stockpile stuff. I tell you, I've done this for like the last 5 years, and my family would act like you handed them $500. Like, they're that excited about it because it really is.
You basically did.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much stuff. Use your stockpile for gifts. Like, get a basket, put shampoo and body wash and laundry detergent and all that stuff. Load it up in a basket for them. And that's, if you can't afford a Christmas gift, if you can't go out and buy a gift, like, use that. It doesn't matter how much you paid for it. It's the value of what that gift is worth. And that's the point. So use your stockpile for gifts because it's so worth it. Just like get baskets, load them up with stuff, or even just let them go shopping in your stockpile if you want to do it that way too. But like, just use your stockpiles because it's really, really great. So that is my second tip.
Okay, so number 3 from my side is give the gift of time with you. And I know that is a little corny sounding, but giving experiences and time together, like what more important gift is there? And my caveat to this one is remember to follow through because there are lots of cute ideas out there for like coupons that you can create and give to somebody for like, extended time watching a movie together or a trip to the zoo or going to a restaurant. But if you don't follow through with those, then you didn't give them anything. And I'm only saying that because there's a person in my family who is notorious for not getting anyone a Christmas gift and being really thoughtful with the ideas that she put out and then not ever following through on them. So give people the gift of time with you. I would love that if somebody gave that to me and said, this gift, I don't have a lot of money this year. This gift is good for one lunch date with me and like a walk outside. Now, this is another way that you can be thoughtful as well, because think about who you're getting your time with you gift for. So if you have a family member who's been working on dieting and fitness and stuff like that, offer to go on a weekly walk with them once a week, and give them a walk buddy. Or if they're super religious, offer to go to like a Sunday service with them so they don't have to go by themselves. And, think about the person that you're doing that for, and you can still personalize even though you're not giving them a physical object.
That's really, really good. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, definitely. That's like definitely a classic one. Like you see it all. I've always seen it on TV. Like they make these coupons and they like don't use them. It was really funny. It makes me think about an episode of The Middle where Brick did that. If there's any Middle fans out there, but yeah, totally do that. So my next tip is one of the best: shopping clearance all year long. Like December 26th, I bought so many Christmas gifts. Like, I'm not even kidding. At Walmart, when the stuff was half price. I have a grandma who, like, loves those little, like, fragrance spray gift sets that Walmart sells for, like, $10. So when you go in there on December 26th, they're half price. So why would I not buy them on December 26th and literally stash them for a year? I know it sounds crazy, but... And then when it comes time for Christmas, I got them half price. Like, and they're in Walmart right now, the same ones for the full price. So shopping clearance, and that applies to anything.
That's a lot of willpower.
Yeah, like Bath and Body Works always does that big semi-annual thing. I have a lot of people in my family who want that stuff. So I personally don't see what the big hype about it is, but I'm a guy, so it probably makes sense. But some people just love that stuff. So when it's 75% off, plus I have a coupon, like, why would I not go get it then, rather than be walking in there right now paying who knows what for it? So shopping clearance all year long and holding it back is definitely the number one, like, major tip. In addition to the stockpile thing, that's, like, so huge. So that is my third tip.
Okay, so my fourth tip... and should we pause and just see if anybody has any questions real quick before we finish the last 2 points? Yep, does anyone want to ask us any questions so far before we get into the last two? I'm just looking at my phone.
A lot of people said they really like the stockpile baskets. Yes, I just saw that comment about I'm doing gift cards for my kids and about Rite Aid giving bonus cash. I totally love that. Between them and CVS, It's awesome. Like, CVS is doing Applebee's. If you buy $75 of gift cards, this is next week during Thanksgiving, they'll give you $25 back in their store. Like, that's insane. So I'm planning on doing that for gifts. And, like, even, like, if you eat out at a restaurant, you should go do those gift cards. Like, this week I'm going to go to Rite Aid and do the Chipotle deal, and I'll do the Cracker Barrel one next week. And so, yeah. For sure. The Rite Aid gift cards is awesome. My family tries to take advantage of my gift baskets. Oh, that's not... Do you mean like they try to like take more from you than you're trying to give them? I hope not. That's horrible. I use my stockpile to make teacher gifts for sure. Oh, that's really cool. You're getting
coffee gift baskets is wonderful.
Yeah, that would be definitely a good gift.
I would love to receive that. Okay, well, since we don't have any questions right now, I'll go ahead and go on to the fourth one, which Nick just stole from me, which is stacking your rewards and points on top of each other. Stack and stack and stack. So there are all kinds, and I would start, honestly, by just getting a pen and a piece of paper and just writing down all the places that you know you earn points or cash or whatever, whether that's with your credit card program or debit card program and you earn points back that way. One of the ways that you can do it is shopping at Kroger and getting gift cards and earning gas points for those gift cards, and then spending the gift cards at somewhere like Kohl's, who earns you cash back. So then you're talking about like 3 times the points. You could do online shopping with Rakuten or Honey and get cash back that way. Think about all your apps Ibotta, Fetch, Shopkick, all those. Don't discount, how much you can stack up, even including the gas points in there. That's a lot of money saved.
Mm-hmm. For sure. All right, that definitely for sure. The Kroger thing, they do the 4 times fuel points, and they'll do it a lot more during the holidays. That's definitely something to take advantage of as well. All right, so next one is using, kind of to piggyback off what you just said, using the store's coupons to get things for free. I know you're like, how on earth can you get things for free? But Christmas is like these stores. Sadly, since everyone keeps like going out of business, there's less and less of them now. But the ones that are still around are going to keep fighting to get your attention, to get you in their store. So they're going to use so many different gimmicks to get you in there. So like JCPenney will be slamming us with coupons, like 10 off 25, 10 off 10. Kohl's will be sending you like $5 rewards. Hallmark just sent me a $2 coupon in the mail. And stacking the retail coupons to get things for free. Kohl's Cash, that's another huge one. JCPenney has a system too. All those places. And then also, keep in mind, a kind of unconventional thing. You have to be really disciplined for this one. But you can use, I did this last year, and it's a good way if you're wanting to build your credit, is getting the store's credit card, because a lot of times there are really, really good perks. So like Walmart, if I opened up a gift or a credit card and I spent $100 at Walmart, which I was going to anyways, they would give me a $50 credit, a statement credit, just back. So basically I charged $100. I got that statement credit. So essentially it was like $50 for $100 worth of goods. So you can definitely do that and save really big. With using the store's rewards and gimmicks, you might think they're trying to just make you spend more money, but if you know how to use it the right way, you can save big with that. So that's that.
Now, are you extra careful when you do open the credit cards for different places? Do you pay them off after you've made whatever big purchase and then close them, or do you leave them open?
You can't just like not pay. You can't pay minimums. You gotta like pay it off immediately, or else it's stupid. Like you'll get a bunch of interest. I forgot to say that. If you're like letting the credit cards rack up, that's bad, really bad. That's a really good deal on the gift cards, Amy. Like for sure. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Big Lots.
$20. Okay, so my last one of the 5, I have more if you guys want them. My last one is utilizing your skills as a gift. So think about the things that you're good at, or maybe what you do for a job or something like that, and make that into a gift for family members or friends. Maybe you're a masseuse and you can give free massages to your family. Maybe you have mechanical skills and you can do everybody's oil change in their car this year. Maybe you're just good at an at-home haircut and you can, offer to cut everybody's kids' hair for free for their Christmas pictures. Whatever it happens to be, you can get creative. But things that people need and can use and will save them money are great gifts. And I know if somebody offered to come give my kids free haircuts or change the oil in my car, I would be psyched. So yeah, anything that you can do that is creative, thinking outside the box, is going to save you money and be a real huge blessing to somebody else.
All right, and then my final tip is focus on things. It is so easy, and I'm guilty in Christmas of you just like are trying to like have so much stuff to give and to unwrap, and you're not even like thinking about what you're getting. Like you are like getting caught up in it just to have a bunch of stuff to open. Focus on the quality. Focus on things people really want versus having like 20 gifts under the tree for someone to unwrap. And that's a big thing. Quality over quantity. Maybe there's one gift a person really, really wants that you should focus on that instead of giving them 20 other things that are going to put you in debt that they don't really want. So keep that in mind that sometimes with Christmas, you can get so caught up in it, but think about quality over a huge quantity of stuff. Like, do they really need this or do they really want this? So that's my tips. And since we've only been doing this 20 minutes, you might as well just go ahead and do your other tips that you got.
Okay.
I feel underprepared.
Stop me if I'm talking. No, it's just we're super excited about Christmas. Yay! Yeah, stop me if I start talking too long because I get a little bit excited about Christmas. Okay, another tip that I think is important, and it's going to sound weird to say that this is going to save you money, but packaging. And this is more kind of a mental thing than it is anything else. When you're thinking about, like, okay, here's a good example. So this year I'm getting a lot of the kids stuff from Dollar General, and some of the items are a little bit some of the items are a little bit cheaper than I'm used to buying. I used to, like to get a lot of stuff at Walmart and on Amazon, and you're paying so much money for that when you're getting, essentially the same stuff. But it feels to me mentally like I'm, cheaping out. So one way to to make yourself feel better, I guess, about the gift that you're giving, to make sure that you are feeling like you're giving somebody something nice, is to really package it nicely, and you don't need to spend a lot of money to do that. You can wrap something up nicely and neat, make sure that the packaging in there, if you don't know, I'm not a wrapping person. If you don't know how to wrap, there's lots of YouTube videos that will help you with wrapping, but just putting a nice ribbon on something instead of one of those stick-on bows, or, tying a little candy cane in the middle of it, or a little sprig of, something, just to make it look a little nicer, can make it feel more your own when you're giving somebody a gift that might be on the cheaper side and you're kind of not used to doing that. So that is kind of how you overcome that mental gap there. Let me make sure. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you. Okay, what else? Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree forever, for everything. They have cute little dish towels that you can add to any kind of gift basket. They have the gift baskets themselves. They have the plastic wrap that goes around the gift basket and the batting and stuff that goes inside it. They have stuff for projects. They have paint. They have command strips. They have picture frames. Everything that you can think of for $1. Like I said, look up videos on how to do Dollar Tree crafts, and I'm telling you, you will save so much money and make the cutest things, even if you don't have, very much crafty skill like me. What else? Oh, Belle's here. Hi, Belle. Inside jokes. When you're thinking about, thoughtfulness in terms of gift and stuff, think about inside jokes that you have with people. And I'm going to reference one of my favorite shows here. For anyone who's ever seen Breaking Bad, there is a scene in Breaking Bad where Walt is giving his college roommate a package of ramen noodles. And this guy is like a millionaire. And opens the noodles and realizes that this is what they ate every day in college that sustained them, and now he's a millionaire, and it's really funny and kind of heartwarming because he, is looking back to where they came from. And what did this package cost? Like $1, but it was a really meaningful gift and experience, for them to share a good laugh. So inside jokes, inside moments, memories that you share with other people can make for a really good gift if you put your mind to it. I think that's it. I think that's all I had.
Thank goodness for the stockpile, right? Because I didn't have to run to the store and get these. They're like right there in the stockpile.
Right?
So nice.
Right.
Mary just said visit the nursing homes. That's definitely a very, really great suggestion to go to the nursing homes for the holidays. That would make their day for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kaylee, are you sick? I wasn't, but all of a sudden my throat is excruciatingly painful right now. It's hurting so bad. So hopefully these cough drops help. So, that's all our Christmas tips. I think we had 12 or 13 tips total. Now we're just going to open the floor up to whatever you guys want to talk about. So, I really thought that would take longer. I kind of sped through mine.
Yeah, me too. But I'm all excited about Christmas.
So if you want to talk about couponing stuff or any other questions, that's what we're here for till 9 or so.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all have something.
Yeah.
Or else this will be awkward.
That's okay. I'll just keep asking you about different Christmas related things and letting people hear your answers.
Um, so did y'all get the new Ibotta bonus? What did you get? Did you get 10 on 30 today, or did you get something better?
10 on 30.
I'm excited
I'm
for
getting a
it.
little tired of Ibotta. Every time I submit a receipt, I get an email back like in an hour saying we couldn't see the date on your receipt every single time.
Um, yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm planning on doing some stuff tomorrow. Oh, okay. What shops to avoid for Christmas? That's good. It's gonna take some thinking. Uh, do you have any ideas?
I don't have as many options as a lot of people do. I don't know if you guys know, I live really far out in the country, so it's basically what shops can I make it to. We have a Walmart and that's it. So, and CVS, which so this year I'll probably go to Walmart and CVS, and I like to check Amazon and Torrid online, and that's pretty much it. That's all I really have access to. I like JCPenney. Do you know, Nick, you put out a JCPenney preview ad. Are they doing online deals as well
Yeah.
on those clothes and everything?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll
Yep.
probably do that too.
Yeah. I feel like honestly, I can't think of too many stores to avoid. I feel like everyone's gonna have something good depending on what you need. I kind of do. So I don't really know if
Mhm.
there's any stores particularly I want to avoid. Just avoid the high prices and the gimmicks.
There's a lot of places doing the same deal too. Like the Google Home is pretty much $19
Yeah, even at
everywhere that I've
Kroger, I
seen. So,
noticed. Yeah.
hmm
Okay. What?
yes, we are both doing Vlogmas.
Yeah. What's your favorite food to make for Christmas? I don't really make any real food, except I did make some easy 2 ingredient fudge, which is so nice. Like, I love that recipe so much. It literally takes like 2 minutes to assemble, so that's probably my favorite. And I like making potato candy, but it's kind of, I don't know if I'll make it this year. It was kind of hard. I don't know if you have a favorite, Alexis, or if you make food for Christmas, or
I was thinking about that. I think my favorite is like Christmas morning stuff. I usually make a breakfast pizza, and so I put like scrambled eggs and sausage and gravy and chopped up bacon or something on and cheese like on a pizza, and then bake it, and then we eat that with our hot cocoa and stuff while we open presents, which is pointless because only me and David will enjoy that. The boys will not. One of our kids is a vegetarian, so he won't eat that, but I like that. Do you set budgets for Christmas?
oh, do you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were answering because you read it.
Oh, that was a long pause.
I do try to budget. I essentially put back money on my check every month and set back for Christmas, and so I try to spend from that. So I try to save the whole year, which would have been another good tip I could have thrown in. So here's my bonus tip: is try to budget for Christmas. Take it out. Take a set amount out of your check every time you get paid, and set it back for Christmas. That way, you're not spending it all at once.
There used to be Christmas accounts that you could do through your work. I know my mom talked about that when I was growing up, putting money in a Christmas account. But I don't think that's really done that much anymore. But yeah, I'm terrible about it. As a person who is all about saving money and telling other people how to save money, my budget is like, okay, who are the people that I really like? This is really bad. Who are the people that I care about the most? And how much can I spend on those people? And then like the extended family, the budget gets a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller. But like, it's really hard for me, especially with the kids and David, because I just see stuff and I'm like, I'm really about getting the perfect gift for somebody. So it's tough. It's really tough for me.
Walgreens has nothing. You're totally right. Walgreens does have nothing. Their sales even worse on Black Friday than it usually is, which that's not saying much. I won't be at Walgreens. Peanut butter roll, yeah.
Peanut butter roll.
Yeah, same thing. I don't really know why it's called two different things, but it is.
Belle, it is kind of a tradition. I've made it for a couple years, but our family is still pretty new, so we're still kind of getting our traditions. David and I are only married 2 years this year, 2 years, and so that's how long I've had the kids. Also, because I'm the stepmom, so yeah, we're still pretty new in terms of settling traditions and stuff. But I hope that I don't know. It's hard too with people in different households, because you're always like, are they going to be with their mom on Christmas? Are they going to be with us? Do we get them for part of their Christmas break? And, so it's tough, but we're trying to settle up some traditions that they can get used to having in our house.
All right. So is anyone doing any shopping next week, like Black Friday stuff? Is anybody planning to do any? I have no idea. Let's do that's a very interesting idea. I never would have thought of that. I never would have thought of that, Nikki, but that's definitely a really, really great idea. Like, that's awesome. It's super creative.
That's really smart. Yeah, I like that idea. Is anyone going to be first in line, standing out in the cold on Thanksgiving Day for like a big TV or some kind of giant purchase? I'm just curious if anyone else is going to do that.
I don't think you could pay me to do that. My cousin did once
I remember
at Walmart,
a couple times doing it with my mom.
but we didn't stand outside. We actually got to go in Walmart, but we got it. We got the TV, but like it was crazy.
Belle, you are braver than me with those gingerbread houses. We tried it once. We'll not try it again.
The stuff I'm planning on doing for Black Friday, personally, I don't feel like I'm going to go to the big places. I'm going to do CVS and Rite Aid at some point. I always have for like the last 5 years, so I'm just going to do it because I always do. Anything else on Thanksgiving? I don't really know. It depends on what happens. But I do want to do CVS and Rite Aid for sure.
Kaylee has 500 in gift cards from Shopkick and Fetch. What?
Oh my gosh. That's awesome, though, that you saved all that.
That is a good Christmas. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is shocking.
Xbox, I bet the stores are going to be so packed for that. Like, people, the doorbuster.
I have I'll be going to CVS as well, probably Walmart, but maybe later on. Or, Walmart's doing some online deals, so maybe I'll do Walmart online. I'm not going to, like, stand in line and do, like, the crazy shopping, but maybe I'll sneak in after it opens. But I'm coming out later this week with my video about my Black Friday plan, like each place that I plan to go or do online and which deals I'm going to do there. What I'm thinking that I'll spend, hopefully. So look for that on the Financial Phoenix channel. I'll be doing that later this week.
There's nothing this year that I desperately need that I'm going to stand outside for. If I needed something, maybe, but not really need too much this year. I probably will go Friday. I know our mall here will not, which I'm really shocked, they will not open on Thanksgiving anymore. They've decided they're not going to do it. Like, no one in there will open.
That's good.
Until Friday morning at 6 a.m. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go out at 6 a.m. I know if I do go, there's a chance I'll win like $500 or something crazy. But do I want to get up at 6 a.m.? I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah. Jen says she needs a Switch, an Apple Watch, and AirPods, so she will be going somewhere. I'm going to recommend Walmart because that's where I think has the best deals right now. Nick, what do you agree or disagree?
Either there or Kohl's, because all that Kohl's cash, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked at all that stuff. Yeah.
Does Kohl's have electronic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had the Switch.
Oh, really?
Yes, they did, but I'm not sure the exact. That's what I'm interested to see. I'm sure in your price breakdown thing, you'll have all that stuff. So, You should definitely watch that when hers comes out. Oh my goodness, my throat. It's like I've had like 4 cough drops and it's still like killing me. Yeah, the drugstores, it's definitely a letdown though compared to other years. I feel bad there's like a bunch of people who are new and they're like all excited for Black Friday, but if you only knew what it was like 3 years ago, it was so much better. It's hard to even get excited about it this year, but it's tradition, so I'm gonna go.
I'm excited. I'm new. This is my first year and I'm excited. I'm excited for the DNA kit at CVS.
Really?
Yeah,
cool.
and I just know somebody who already wants one, so it's like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like the weekly sale at CVS, like the whole week, I think that's going to be a good sale, just based on what I've seen so far. So I feel like the whole week there will be some good stuff. Do you ever find good gift deals on Amazon? I'm sure there are. I don't pay much attention to Amazon, but I'm sure Amazon savvy people do find good stuff on there.
I think there are from time to time. You just have to you have to be really careful about checking other places' prices against Amazon's, because I think when Amazon first started, it was a lot cheaper than a lot of the stores, and it still is in some cases. But lately Amazon has been more about just convenience than actual savings. It's really easy to ship something to your house. And, that can get really comfortable after a while, but then you stop checking, if it's going to be cheaper at your local Walmart and you just don't want to run in after work. And so you just buy something for $25 on Amazon that you could have got maybe for 10, or 15 at Walmart. So I think there are deals to be had, but you just have to be careful about checking the prices and making sure that you can't get it cheaper somewhere else, because Amazon is tricky like that. They really make you feel. Now, there are deals like the daily deals or the box deals that you can click on that do have some savings. Here's a good tip, Nick. This is number, I don't know,
15.
14, 15. Okay. Wish app. And with a caveat, if you're going to do the Wish app, get whatever you have to get right now because you want it to have time to ship. If you don't know what Wish is, it is an app that is just cheap stuff, like really cheap, dollar, pennies. Some of it's free and you just pay shipping. Now, there are some items that are cheaper made and like less quality than others, but there are a couple things on Wish, even like cheap kids toys, whatever, that I found the same thing on Wish that I found on Amazon. I think I was looking for a stuffed animal for one of the boys, for pennies on the dollar. So you can really get a lot of savings. Just know that some of it's going to be a little cheaper, but that's the risk that you take. But it does come on a really slow boat from China. So just make sure that you account for that. Start getting stuff now, and that way it'll be here in time for Christmas.
And yeah, I agree. Rite Aid is all right this year. A few freebies, but the thing about Rite Aid I think will be good is the $10 coupon in the ad. If you get $40 retail or something, you get back $10 bonus cash on top of the other stuff. That's what I think is going to be good. And I do plan on coming back next Monday with ads for the stores. I'm going to do ad previews and all that stuff. Then next Wednesday night, I'll be able to talk about my plans. We'll do another live stream since the whole Kroger schedule is going to be totally thrown off. So, but yeah, I feel like Rite Aid's all right. It's just, I don't know. The drugstores just aren't as fun as they used to be. It really isn't. So do you not have Rite Aid, Alexis, or do you just not like Rite Aid, or is there some reason you don't go there?
I have one. It's all the way on the other end of town, so the deals would have to be amazing to get me in the door. And really, the CVS is just right here, and I feel like when I started couponing, which wasn't that long ago, I saw a lot of people doing CVS, so I feel really comfortable knowing how the ECBs work and stuff. I've heard that Walgreens is a lot more complicated with how they do their point system.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So it's harder to learn. So I haven't, and we don't have a Walgreens here, so I haven't really tried to learn that. But I just haven't ventured out, I guess, into Rite Aid because I don't know the system, and I'm afraid that maybe it's complicated.
Rite Aid really isn't that hard. I just don't feel like the deals. Like this week, I'm gonna have to literally go and blow my bonus cash just because it's expiring this week, and there've not been any deals all month. So, um, I am gonna go blow it on some of my bottle rebates tomorrow, but that's annoying.
Amy Stott says, watch Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace for gifts, especially for kids. That's a good point. There are a lot of like local selling apps and stuff too. Is Poshmark one or
That's a
Mercari? There are a
website.
couple of different ones. You
Yeah.
what?
No, so that's a website. But a word of
Oh,
advice:
okay, yeah.
be super careful with that it's legit and that you're not going to get like abducted or murdered or something because there's so many horror
Yeah.
stories with
Don't
Craigslist. Yeah, be careful with that. But definitely a good tip.
don't meet someone in the alley.
Yeah. Do it at
But
like
there are some good stuff to be had. I just saw somebody post a bunch of Torrid clothes for really cheap in my local area. So David doesn't know, but I'll probably pick them up tomorrow.
hey, it's cheap, so go for it. Stocking stuffers. Someone said they got them from Wish. Jen said she got them from CVS.
What are some of your best stocking stuffers that you do? Whose stocking do you stuff, and what do you stuff it with? Usually,
Wait, were you talking to me? Or to the chat?
yes.
Oh, you're talking to the people in the chat. I was
Thank
like,
you.
I don't really stalk anyone's stuff or stock. I don't really do. I don't really do stockings particularly. I should, but I don't. And I thought you were talking to the people in the chat. I was like, what? No, no. I don't particularly do anybody's stockings too much. Hey, Ravi. No, but I would probably go to Dollar Tree for a lot of stuff if I did. Because I feel like Dollar Tree. I know not everything's a good deal at Dollar Tree, but some things really are. A good deal at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, yeah. I think for the so our boys are 5 and 7, and I think good stocking stuffers for kids that age are like little Hot Wheels and Matchbox. Here's tip 16. Are you ready? Tip 16 is for candy because we like to put a bunch of candy in stockings and whatever. I don't know if your kids get this the way that mine do. I wish I could take the camera over there and show you. My kids get so much candy from everything, from like trunk or treat to little parties at school to like they're just always constantly bringing home candy from somewhere. So we have a giant bowl by the door over here and a giant bowl on the bookshelf, and both gigantic bowls are just stuffed to the brim with candy. Also penny candy that we get at Dollar General and stuff too. And that all goes in there. So I let either after dinner every night, usually I let the kids pick like a dessert or a piece of candy or two from the bowl, and it just stays there until it gets finished, because otherwise this candy will just sit in the house and it won't get eaten. So one tip is to wait till your kids are out of the house and take some of that candy from Halloween. Wait until the Halloween candy or the fall candy or whatever at CVS and Dollar General are 70, 90% off. I mean, maybe, try not to get the pumpkin looking stuff, but get that cheap candy, pick it out of your bowls that sit on the bookshelf, or get it from the store when it's super cheap, and stuff the stockings with that, because that's a money saver. I'm going to wait till they're gone, and I'm going to take candy out of that bowl, and they will never know the difference.
Yeah. And yeah, Amy, you're saying your kid doesn't want anything for the Dollar Tree. Like, just put it in a different bag and be like, he won't know where it's from. Yeah. Super interesting. I got into my basement. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I do want some candy right now. Kroger had a bunch of candy on clearance, and so I've been eating that. Candy's my weakness. It's like not a good weakness to have, but it is. stuff husbands and seriously, I mean, why not put that stuff in their stockings? I mean, they're going to use it. All right. Pretty much what I'm hearing from most of you guys is no one's too thrilled about Black Friday, which is understandable because it's really not that good right now. I do it every night too. Ravi, the same. Which is understandable. I mean, I don't know. There are deals to be had, so whatever. I guess, like, one deal is better than none or something, like, in that regard. I mean... Okay, what's your favorite Christmas dish? All of them, pretty much. That's horrible, but, like, I don't think I could even pick a favorite if I had to try.
Probably the same. I love mashed potatoes. I'm a mashed potato person. Ooh, hash brown casserole. Yes. Yes, yes.
Your favorite place to
What's
shop
your
on Black Friday? Depends. For regular merchandise, probably Walmart. For couponing, probably... I still am going to say Rite Aid. I don't know why, but I still am going to say Rite Aid just because... I don't know. I feel like there's some good stuff there.
I have not been to Black Friday as a couponer. This will be my first one. I'm excited to do CVS and Walmart particularly. But yeah, I don't know. I used to really like Kohl's back in the day when I went with my mom as a kid. It was just fun. The employees made it really fun. They would sing Christmas carols while you were in line, to make the wait a little less stressful.
Oh my gosh, they're the worst.
Yeah. Can you, do you have, here, this is a question from me to you. Do you have a horrible Black Friday experience where someone was like insane, like, trampling and like pushing people or, something crazy?
Kind of. Many, many years ago, I was probably like 12. My cousin and we camped out on the mall floor for like 3 hours in front of Sears because they were having some MP3 players for like $20. And we were all excited about that. Because we didn't have iPods or anything, so we were all excited about those. And we were there, and like the first ones there, and it got to a bunch of people were standing in front of the gate, and then this guy, or this lady said, oh, the MP3, they heard us talking, the MP3 players are on the right side of the store. Like, totally made that up. The right side of the store was clothes and stuff. It wasn't electronics. The electronics were to the left. So he tried to get us to go to the wrong side of the store. But luckily, my cousin and I divided and conquered and each picked a side of the store. And so we got our MP3 players. So we were one of the first ones out of Sears. And then another time, this was kind of my fault. 2 years ago, Outer Beerman, when they still were a thing, was having a sale. And we camped out for like 2 hours for them to open because we got a free gift card for waiting. And then anyways, so there was no carts in the store. It was so busy. And... I found a cart that was empty, just sitting there. No one was with it. I was like, oh my gosh, finally I found a cart. I went and grabbed it. And then this lady, it was her cart. Like, she wasn't there. It was her cart. And she was like so mad that I tried taking her cart. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I've had 2 pretty rough experiences.
I can't remember. I remember once somebody took a griddle out of my hand and I was like, it's a griddle. It's not even, the deal wasn't even that great, but she like just ripped it.
Where was that at?
Walmart.
Oh my gosh. Walmart is ugly. I've seen people get in fights over those stupid towels that are like $1.60. Like, people go crazy over that. Crazy. Walmart's probably the craziest. And Kohl's is pretty bad too. I've seen the line wrapped around the entire Kohl's store. I don't even.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I could totally see a fight happening over a bra at Victoria's Secret. Their bras are expensive.
People take it seriously. I'm excited for it though.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And you'll see it through Vlogmas if you guys watch that. That's, like I said, starting next Wednesday. I don't know what Alexis will show. Are you planning on just doing like daily vlogging kind of things, or what are you planning on? Do you have plans? Like, can you give us a sneak peek of what you're gonna do?
Pretty much daily vlogging. I think I'm not gonna commit to doing it before Thanksgiving because I think just leading up to Thanksgiving is gonna be too crazy here. But I think starting Black Friday, I'm gonna try to commit to vlogging every day from now until Christmas. And I think that's gonna help. I think that's gonna keep me on track. But we're probably gonna you can decorate with me and maybe make some cookies and do some things. We'll talk about different types of savings and, how we've done stuff on the cheap here.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Vlogmas too. It's so exciting.
It's gonna be good. I have noticed
David is not gonna like me filming every day.
Oh no. Yes. Is he going to be on it?
He will be. He'll be some. I think he's going to do the intro video with me, and he'll probably do some vlogging about resale type stuff as well. And maybe just getting in on some of the family action and everything. But I can just imagine the conversations like, I got to do the daily vlog. I committed to this. I got to do it. And him just being like, just no more.
Yeah. It's very tedious. Like last year, towards the end of it, we like ran out of ideas, and it's just like, or I ran out of like, my life wasn't that interesting. It just like got super boring. Like, but people kept watching. But yeah, hopefully this year I can make it more. Like I was like so like into it. I was in like 30 minutes a day, and then it got down to like nothing hardly towards the end. But yes, Serious about Rite Aid. Oh my gosh. Rite Aid, I'm definitely excited. I think it's going to be good with that bonus, the $10 on 40 thing. I think that's really what's going to make Rite Aid good. I'm a little scared because they've turned into like coupon police around here, but I'm super nervous about that. But CVS doesn't really care. They're really chill about coupons here, but Rite Aid has just like, they were scammed so bad a couple months or like last year, and yeah, I used to be so nervous to get my camera out in public, and I still sometimes do, but not like I used to.
I try not to get too nervous about it. It's hard. I have anxiety, so it's hard for me. But luckily, the stores that I go to are pretty much the same ones every week, and the people there know me, so the managers are usually pretty kind. And as long as I'm not in other people's way and filming stuff that I'm not supposed to film, I try to be respectful. So, like, even if I'm putting up a display of things that I need to take a picture of, like, this is what you can get with your savings, I make sure I put it all back in the same spot that it goes, and, they don't give me too much grief or anything like that. But I have had people look at me weird, especially when I'm taking the thumbnail pictures. That's the worst, when I've got, like, an arm full of products, and I'm, like, going like this, and then I did that the other day, and there was an old guy walking toward me, and he was just kind of like, what is this lady doing?
Yes, for sure. Kroger can be hard when it's busy. It really can be hard. When I tend to go, it seems like it's always busy, so it's hard to film. But last time I was doing a breakdown, I saw the manager walk by, and I was like, whatever. I just kept going this time, and he just walked away, so whatever, I guess. I've not actually had that conversation with them. I don't know if you have with your store, being like, hey, can I do this? I never have asked, and I've kind of just done it and hoped for the best. So that's what's happened.
I started doing it at Dollar General without asking and just kind of being respectful. And then they found out that I do it, and I kind of then broached it. I was like, well, as long as you're okay with this. And the manager said, yeah, she's fine with it. I have not asked CVS. I think they'll probably say no if I ask, because not supposed to film like privacy HIPAA stuff with the pharmacy, but I don't film anything in the pharmacy area, and I don't put anybody or, anybody on camera. So it
Yeah.
is what it is.
I've never really filmed in CVS. I had someone ask me to, but I am like not. That's why I said on my haul, I've debated even doing this CVS because I don't even feel like I'm that good at it, and like I feel like I just repeat everyone else. But yeah, someone was like, please do CVS in the store, and don't think so. It's too small of a store for me to be like getting my camera out and doing it in. But I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm getting more into CVS. It's hard. CVS is hard for me because I never know really whether or not to call something free. You and I have had this conversation a lot. Like, I can get it into the video, like, okay, so, we paid $7.99 for this and we got back $8 extra. Is that free? Because I don't want to tell you it's free. Like, you do have to have $7.99 in your pocket to go in the store and spend that, but you are getting back basically all the money that you spent. So I'm on the fence about how to describe my deals at CVS, but they keep getting better and better, and I'm pretty excited for this week. I've got, let me look here. I've got three CVS transactions. I should be spending less than like $5 and getting back like just a bunch of extra bucks and another cash card. So I'm pretty excited about CVS this week.
Wow. I did those little deals and I didn't really see anything else, but maybe, are you planning on posting a haul? At least to Instagram?
Yeah, I'll probably post a haul later this week, maybe Thursday or Friday.
Okay. Maybe I'll go back if something. I did that toothpaste deal online. To some of you who didn't see it, I don't know what was up with that, but I saw Randy Saves posted a deal online. You can do, if you have CarePass, you can do CVS online, which is so nice. On some Crest toothpaste, it worked out to be like $2.97 or something. Or no, what was it? $2.27. Or no, I'm sorry, $2.37 after all the coupons and stuff. I used my ECBs and then ended up getting back $5. So that was a really good moneymaker online that I did. And yeah, that was nice.
Hey, Coupons with Alicia. Alicia? I don't know how you say her name.
I'm just starting CVS online, actually. I never used to do it. But this week I saw Randy's video and was just like, I'm going to do it. So why not? It was easy.
Yeah, I love the Nexus deal this week too. I'm super excited about that. Some people have been doing it different ways. The Walgreens folks have been doing the hairspray. You can do it on the masks, but you can't use the coupons on the masks or something. But the masks do earn extra bucks.
It is hard. I agree, it is really hard. It's hard. It's not an easy store. That's why I don't do it that much.
I always have problems with my CRTs. Like, I'm notorious for it. Like, they know to have the manager ready because one of my CRTs just won't work. I don't know why.
Yeah, I had the issue with the Revlon. I agree, Amy. It's yeah, that's what a lot of people on YouTube say, and it's not the case.
Yeah, so then, Amy, would you want to hear somebody say, I spent, because Nick, I think you said in your video, I earned this much back and I didn't pay very much out of pocket, but it was a loss in ECBs. Is that a good way to describe it?
I think the best way, what I've been told, because I had the same conversation with Amy, actually, because she's like the CVS know-it-all. So it's like, well, how would you recommend I do it? And she said what you should do, because not everyone's starting out with the same level of extra bucks. So the fair thing to do is say what your total is after coupons, not what you paid with an extra bucks. So let's say after all your coupons, it comes to $20. Even if you use $20 in extra bucks, say your subtotal was $20, and maybe you get back $18 in extra bucks. So in your net cost there, you lost $2 in extra bucks. So it costs $2. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. That's what I took from Amy, but if that's wrong, let me know. I see your point, Robbie. To me, though, at this point, I know it's probably going to be like, I know you love Rite Aid, but Rite Aid's just been horrible lately. It just doesn't even seem worth it. But I don't know. I keep hoping it's going to pick back up. Yeah, that's definitely true, Jen, for sure. And I look at it the same way you do, actually. If I spent $20 out of pocket, that's what I spent that month. Like, it's kind of upsetting. So that's why I look at it both ways. Yeah, hopefully that helped. Exactly. If you use 50 and you got back 12, it's still a $38 loss. Because not everyone has the same extra bucks going. I bet the same thing. Not everyone has the same extra bucks going in. So when we say it's a money maker, just because we use $50, not everyone has $50 to put up, if that makes sense. So I kind of think that's where they're coming from there. But yeah, I don't know. CVS is its own kind of confusing. Like, it's like a whole new way of couponing. It's kind of, it's like a lot.
But that's the challenge, isn't it? Because if you want to learn from the videos, we have to be getting you to watch the videos. So we have to be, now we don't want to clickbait people and put like something that's not true that we can't, make good on in our video, but we have to put something exciting enough up that you can see that says, draws you in to watch this video so that you can learn how we did it. So that's the challenge, because I see a lot of people wanting to say at CVS, freebies, money makers, but were they though? Like,
and there are people
it's
on
hard.
here on YouTube, not gonna name names. There are people who do every week have like $40 money makers for something, and it's not legit. Like, not if you can't replicate that and have a $40 money maker, then it's really not fair to tell everyone this is a $40 money maker. So yeah, that's where I think they're getting at there. I understand it's hard to find good. You got to draw people in. But yeah. We'll go till 9:15 or so. So another 13 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm getting tired.
So when you talk about getting free stuff from like Ibotta and different rebate apps, do you consider those free then because you're getting the money back even though you spent it up front?
And that's kind of how it is. That's how the same kind of rope as CVS. Let's say it comes to $30 in Walmart. Let's say you had a $25 gift card and you paid $5 out of pocket. Well, you still paid $30 because you could use that gift card on anything at Walmart, if that makes sense. So if you paid $30 and you got $35 back from Ibotta, that is a $5 moneymaker because you spent $30 and you got back $35. So that's kind of how that works. Yeah, I agree, Robbie. It does. The breakdowns that sometimes people post is not exactly true. Like, because if you can't replicate it, it's really not fair. Because not everyone has 30,000 points or whatever to roll in from Walgreens to get the deal they're talking about. So yeah, totally agree with all you. Net cost is the way to go. Sometimes I will say the cash that I lost, but that's usually just in my monthly review videos. That's just kind of for me to know. But yeah, so hopefully that helps.
I think I'm just going to avoid saying freebie or moneymaker in the thumbnail altogether, and I'm just going to be like, hot, 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 fire, do these deals, amazing deals, but I'm just going to avoid freebie and moneymaker so as not to upset anybody, and then I'll just talk about exactly what was paid in the video, and then y'all can decide for yourselves.
It's very controversial, and I don't really know why. I don't remember this ever being a hot issue. Yeah, Lisa, they actually will do that. If you don't use Ibotta within like every couple months, they will start taking money out. Which reminds me, I need to do a deal on my grandma's account because I don't want them to like start taking money from her. That would be awful. So, yep, they will do that. Kind of controlling. Any other questions, comments, concerns? suggestions. I'm open to anything. I understand next Wednesday night is the day before Thanksgiving. There's probably a big chance a lot of you won't be able to come, but I figured since the whole Kroger thing's not happening on Wednesday, I'd just do the live stream talking about my plans and all that fun stuff for Thanksgiving, so why not? It's all to interpretation. Yeah, agreed. The weather is actually going to be really decent here this week. I'm shocked. Like, it's going to be in the 50s. I really need to try to get out there and do more of those abandoned videos, but I don't know. I've not been feeling it lately.
It's cold. It's getting cold.
It's probably going to get a whole lot colder after this week, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little heat wave. 53, 49, 46. Last week it was like 20. Yes, I'm ready for the food too.
Leftovers for days. Ready for turkey. My mom decided she wanted to cook this year, so I just have to go. I just have to go over there. That's it. And then I'm done.
So
Put on my
nice.
sweatpants. Yeah.
Anything? If anyone has anything else, feel free to.
Thoughts, burning questions.
We got another few minutes, probably another 6, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. That's true, Amy. It really is. Because, yeah, if you're up in like, if it's a $40 moneymaker every week, you should have like so much money you don't even know what you have like to do with it. So, yeah.
Someone said, did I miss the live? No, the live's going on.
Yeah, the live's about to end in a few minutes, but it's still going for now. So if you got any questions, let us know.
Amy, somebody that I know uses, what's it called? Herbivorous. I don't know what it's a service that sends you vegan food for Thanksgiving. Like it's a whole meal. I don't know what it's involved, but they love it. They order it every year.
Do I save Ibotta money for Christmas? I personally don't because I've heard the horror stories of Ibotta locking people, shutting people down. So as soon as I can cash out an Ibotta, I cash out. Like literally, I don't let anything
cash
stack
out
up.
too. However, one thing that we do, if you haven't been to our channel and watched, we have a video about when we signed up for food stamps for the first time and what like an experience that was for us. And I don't really post too many of my food hauls because I don't worry about getting things for free because they're on the food stamp card and I can afford it. So what I've been doing, this was David's suggestion, and I might post a video about it later, but I don't want to like, it's a tough subject to talk about, but basically, we do Ibotta deals every week, and we try to get more expensive items that we have more larger rebates on, and we go and do all the bonuses, and then whenever we can cash out, we send that money straight to PayPal. So each month, we're not spending out of pocket for groceries because we have our food stamp card, which is still buying stuff that we would typically use anyway for the household and things for the kids and whatever. But then we're earning that cash back, and that's been sitting in our PayPal account for a couple of months now. So we've been racking up some food haul money that way, and that's going to go toward Christmas.
Okay. What's been y'all's best deal you've done this year on couponing on one item? Oh my gosh, it's been such a good year. And I'm really excited because in December, we're going to go through every single haul I've done this entire year because I've saved it and done those
Oh my
videos
god.
every month. Yeah, it's been awesome. I've tracked to the penny what I've spent this year on couponing. Like, it's been amazing. But some of the best deals, the one that like comes to my mind has to be that stupid Nicorette gum that was $10. I had a $10 coupon, and Savings Star had $10 back, so I made $10. That was really awesome. Oh my gosh, there's been others. It's been, even though couponing's not what it used to be, I feel like I have walked out this year with like, I think it's like, I don't even know, thousands of dollars worth of stuff, not even spent $200 on it all. So it's been a very good year. And they also asked, I don't know, Alexis, what your favorite thing's been this year that you've gotten.
Oh, my favorite thing, couponing. I don't know. I'm still new-ish to couponing, so I can't pinpoint one thing. But like, I've tried so many more things now than I would. I actually just posted about this on Instagram the other day. People, that don't coupon or don't know anything about it have the misconception that, once you start couponing, you have to use cheaper products or, generic stuff, things that aren't as nice. I never used $20 shampoo until I became a couponer. I never, tried all these healthy, vegan, gluten-free, keto snacks from the health food aisle before I was a couponer. Like all this stuff that we get for free or super cheap, that's high-end, name brand, nice stuff. Yeah, so that's been one of my favorite things about becoming a couponer is just getting like all the other products that I have access to now that I would never have paid for before.
Kaylee also asked, why did you start couponing?
Why did I start couponing? Because we were in financial trouble. David suggested it. We were starting our book reselling business, and he had been watching some YouTube videos on flipping things, retail arbitrage, and was starting to learn. And I think one of Krista Coupon's videos popped up afterward, something about penny shopping, and he came home and said, "Did you know that you could get stuff at Dollar General for a penny?" And I was like, "What? That is not real." And from there, I started watching the rest of her videos, and I said, I've tried couponing before, but I could never get the stuff I needed on my grocery list. And he said, well, that's not how it looks like you're supposed to do it. It looks like you're supposed to get it like when the deals are good and then stockpile. And I was like, okay, well, let's try it. And we started going from there. So it's been kind of a journey from that point on, but it was all because Krista's video popped up after one of David's videos that he was watching, and he came home and told me about it.
Awesome. Okay, Nick, does Kroger give you a hard time when you make videos? Not yet. I did have that one cashier ask me why I was there so much, or she was talking to me, she was like, why are you here so much? Are you shopping for other people? Which, none of your business, but no one's ever really got mad at me for making videos. I need you to remind me to start tracking hauls, a drop off after January. I can't believe I've stuck with it this long, honestly. I really can't believe I've stuck with it this long.
So several people are saying they need you to start tracking, help them start tracking. And I need you to help me start tracking the money that I spend on couponing and do it for a whole year. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I have the willpower to.
We should do a video, just like with a Google Doc people can download. That might be beneficial.
Yeah, like how you should do it. I would be fascinated. I would attempt it.
Okay, any New Year's resolutions? Personal resolutions or couponing resolutions?
We should do a couponing resolution video or live or something in January.
Yeah.
I do month-to-month resolutions, so like I'll start in January and I'll do like a theme. So if I want to get better on finances, I'll do like January finances, February fitness, March, more family time or whatever, and I'll do monthly ones like that.
That's awesome. For me, resolutions, 2020 is going to be a big year. For me, I'm going to graduate, get a job, all that stuff. So I'm like nervous about all that. So kind of just like try to be positive for 2020 and try not to freak myself out. It's going to be a year of change. I've been in school like since I was like 5 years old. So it's like now that I'm not going to be in school, it's going to be so weird. So yeah.
So weird, but so fun.
Yeah. Do I ever feel burnout couponing? Yes. Lately, I've kind of been on a couponing like marathon though. Like I've not. It's been weird. Like lately, I've been like super into it again. I'm not sure if it's because Thanksgiving's coming up and the holidays and all that, but I've been super into couponing. So
I'm too new still to experience burnout. I'll have days like a day or two at a time where like my CVS haul didn't go right, or my CRTs didn't come off, or I paid way too much that I wasn't supposed to pay, and then I'll like be down for 2 or 3 days and I'll be like, ugh, I don't want to coupon anymore. I hate this. But then I'll go do another one and I'll get a really good haul with a lot of stuff for free, and I'll be like, yeah, all right, this is a thing. So I haven't really gone through a long period of burnout.
and then also, what was I gonna say? Drew a blank. Oh, organization. I am burnout. Like at this point, I'm like so burnout with the organization part. My coupons from last week are cut, but they're not all in the binder yet. Haven't even started on this week's. It's crazy. The biggest misconception of a couponer is having a cashier say, "What? No coupons today?" No, not always. Yeah, that's Lisa knows personally. Tomorrow, that's what the Rite Aid cashier is going to say to me because she always does. Okay, you might discuss this in a previous video about how do you organize coupons. Yeah, our October couponing squad video was about that. But I do the binder method, and I think that's what Alexis. Do you still do that? I just think it's what works best for me. Personally, I just
Actually,
think that's what works best.
My computer is sitting on my binder. I'll show it to you. Actually, this is so sad. Here are all of my inserts, unclipped, just sitting here, sad like please clip us and organize us, but I just haven't done it. And then this is the binder. The printable cover is available for free on our blog. But yeah, we just do the baseball card holders. And then I keep like a space in the front for like writing down the deals and that sort of thing. Little thing in the front. Yeah, I need to get a new one though, because this binder is like, I don't know if you can see that it's done.
Whoa. That's what I do too.
You have like a nice little zip up one though. I like yours.
Will you keep doing this after you graduate, and how and why did you start? I want to keep doing this. I'm just not sure to what level I'll be able to do this. I don't know what job I'll have. I mean, I'm not going to quit, but I'm not sure if I'll be putting in as much time as I do now. If that makes sense. But I don't plan on quitting. And how and why did you start? I started when I saw a video on YouTube, actually, and that's kind of what got me inspired to do it. Yeah, you could definitely check that out. Back in October, we both did coupon organization videos along with the rest of our group at the time. We did videos. That's hilarious. Yeah, it is. Like, my stockpile's out of control, but it's just like when Christmas comes, I can clear out most of it. All right, it's 9:19. If you got any more questions, feel free. Then we're going to head out.
Gotta put the kids to bed.
If you got nothing else, then we're going to go ahead and head off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And come back for my live next Wednesday. Maybe Alexis and I will work out another live at some point before 2019's over, or maybe in 2020 or something. I'm sure we'll work something out. And yeah, thank you all for watching.